All right, everybody, here we go. Good morning. Welcome to Against the Public for September 15th. I'm Dana Lane. Today, as usual, we'll go through my top Major League Baseball free plays, get back on track with those. After we finish, run on over to Pickdawgz.com. I have my premium National Football League plays loaded up on the site, ready to go, waiting for you to jump on. And what a terrific start to college and pro football that we've had this year. I will also have Major League Baseball and the WNBA, so don't sleep on those either. I've started the 2024 season with 64% NFL winners, and over the last two seasons combined, customers are now 96 and 75, 56.14% winners, good for 1,249 units of profit. That is the consistency that your money and your bankroll deserves. You could jump on my single plays or my MLB and WNBA 3-pack for $49.99. My NFL 3-pack is going for $54.99. And of course, every individual play and every 3-pack always comes with our Pick Dawgz win guarantee that states you must profit or receive an immediate site credit for the purchase price. In addition, as you know, there's only one way to get involved with every play that I release, and that's to simply become an all-access member, and you can do that tomorrow for less than $11 a day. You get the next 30 days of every play that I release for just $11 a day, or better yet, jump on a 90-day pass for less than $10 a day, or that annual all-access pass gives you every play that I release from now to this time next year for just $3.70 a day. So throw it on a credit card. We'll pay it off a little bit on a month, pay it off every month. Sit back and relax, and let's have a terrific football season. It's been a great start so far. Yesterday, 3-1 in college football. Congratulations to everybody who tailed. 2-1 on the diamond. I expect to see you back today. We're going to build on that 5-2 Saturday as we move into what looks like another powerful card in the National Football League on Sunday. Okay, on to your free plays for Sunday. Remember, these are probable pitchers, so please confirm before placing your wager. 1:35 Eastern Time, 9:53, 9:54. New York Mets against the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies minus $1.49, 8.5 under, minus 18 is your total. David Peterson against Christopher Sanchez. Early wagering shows that the public is all over the Philadelphia Phillies. 89% of the money is in on the Phils, which means we're going to wait on this as long as possible, because I think with some patience, we can find plus 125, maybe even plus $1.30 with the New York Mets here. The number open Philly minus $1.46, and now we're at a consensus minus $1.49. 66% of the money is on the over as well, in case you're interested on the total or in the total. We do have some weather reports or some weather to report on in this game. We're going to see some crosswinds, 10 to 11 miles per hour blowing from right to left. And by the looks of what it looks like on the radar, we're looking at a wind that's going from first base to third base. So I'm not entirely sure that's going to affect, or if it's going to affect at all, but perhaps if you get the ball up in the air, maybe, but it's certainly not going to be the effect that it's going to be on the next game that we talked about. But a little bit of wind, and depending on how you view winds going from first base to third base, going in that angle of the stadium, it may depend on what you might wager on Sunday. Not much to talk about with that, because it's not like it's blowing straight in or it's blowing straight out. When it's a kind of a crosswind and it looks like it's going to vary throughout the day, I don't put too much significance in it, but it is 11 to 12 miles an hour, 10 to 11 miles an hour. So, worth talking about at least. If you like to go against professional money, which we've seen one wager right now at Heritage, which is usually a pretty sharp book. We see a wager on the under at Heritage, and that's really it. I don't see anything else here of significance, but that's where the larger money is going so far. David Peterson, 9-2 this year, a 2.98 ERA, just It's been a good plus money spot for as good, or this is a good plus money spot for as good as Peterson has been. He was roughed up in his last outing against Toronto, but over his last 8 starts, he's 4-1 with a 2.39 ERA, and that factors in those 4 earned runs that he just gave up against the Jays. If you take that out of the equation, Peterson owns a 1.81 ERA in that span. Sanchez is 10-9, 3.33 ERA in 28 starts. Like Peterson's been terrific of late, allowing just 4 earned runs in 18 2/3 innings. That's a 1.93 ERA. But as I stated, I think the Mets are a plus money play here. When you have 2 starters that are, you expect to keep what you don't want is to be out of the game in the first 5 innings. I think we have 2 starters here that are going to keep their teams in the game. If we get to the latter part of the game, I mean, there's no reason why we shouldn't take a chance on plus $1.24 in this spot. I really do like David Peterson, and I like pitchers that are coming off of spots, good pitchers that are coming off of spots where they didn't pitch as well. So I think they got a little bit of an extra chip on their shoulder heading into their next start, and that's one of the reasons why I like the Mets here, plus $1.24. Game number 2, 4:05 Eastern Time, 9:59 and 9:60. San Diego Padres minus $1.20 on the road, 8.5 under, minus $1.11 against the San Francisco Giants. Martin Perez against Landon Roop. Back to a weather report, and this one is significant. We usually talk about wind gusts when we're talking about games at Giants Stadium. This is no different. But the wind here is expected to blow straight out 15 to 17 miles an hour. So bet accordingly if you are a guy that thinks that weather plays a significant role in games. I will tell you, as I've said before, weather is factored in already into the numbers. So a lot of people like to overreact, and we've done this before where we've gone back and looked at the numbers. And a perception, like at Wrigley Field, the perception is not exactly what the numbers, what the overall results will tell you that they are. So just that's what it is. If your guy is like, yeah, I'm going to 15 to 17 miles an hour, I'm going to bet the over, then knock yourself out. But that is significant wind gusts blowing straight out in San Francisco. There is interesting betting patterns in this one. And first, we see significant action on the Padres at minus $1.20 at Sports Interaction, and that should conjure up some confidence when betting the Giants, because this particular book has been one of the worst books when they're the trigger site for professional action on side bets. I suspect that this is probably a syndicate wager, because a minute earlier they showed a significant wager on the under 8.5 minus $1.05. This was a reverse steam move. So usually when larger bets are within 30 seconds to a minute of each other, that means it's the same person wagering. This is clearly a game of interest from the professional wagers or professional bettors. Martin Perez gets the ball for the Padres. It goes for his 5th win of the season against 5 losses to go with a 4.46 ERA. Guys, I have to tell you, I've watched Martin Perez most of his career, and specifically this season, I watched a lot of Perez when he was with the Pirates. I can't put my money behind him. We're going to take San Francisco at home, even money. Game number 3, your get-out game, 7:10 Eastern Time, 9:55, 9:56. Los Angeles Dodgers against the Atlanta Braves. Braves and Dodgers minus $1.10 each way. Walker Buehler against Charlie Morton. This is, as we said, your get-out game. Features a terrific pitching matchup between 2 teams that could face each other in the postseason. Buehler's just 1-5 this year. He's got a 5.95 ERA, but he is a 2-time All-Star he's trying to find himself of late. And of course, he battled injuries for most of the year. And I don't think we're going to see him for any more than 4, maybe 5 innings, depending on his pitch count, which is fine, because both the Dodgers and the Braves have terrific bullpens. I just need Buehler to keep me in this game, because I think when we're talking about bullpens, even though the Braves statistically are right there with the Dodgers, I have just a little bit more faith in the Los Angeles bullpen, and certainly a little bit more faith in their lineup in their ability to get runs off of those bullpens. In Buehler starts, the Dodgers have put up an average of 4.89 runs per game. That's very good. And Charlie Morton, 8-8, 4.11 ERA after a sensational start against the Cincinnati Reds. Morton's been a little bit better on the road with a 5-5 record. Opponents are hitting 30 points higher at Truist Park against Morton than they are on the road. And if you talk about a team that has the number of another, the Dodgers are 41-22 against the Braves since 2014. And when the Dodgers receive 55% or more of the money wagered, they are 32-14 against the Braves. They're getting 94% of the money right now. I don't suspect that that's going to change so dramatic that it's going to fall under that 55%. I'm going to take the Dodgers and your get out game minus $1.10. So that does it for your Sunday free plays. Please go to pickdawgz.com. Get involved with one of my many available packages, including that all access pass that gives you every play that I release for one low price. Don't forget, it's never too late to take advantage of my college and NFL season passes. You can get either one for $5.99.99 or just combine them for $8.99.99. We smashed football last year. We're off to another terrific start in 2024. I am the #1 combined NFL college football handicapper again this season, as I was last season. Don't miss out on another week. That does it for today's show. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe button. It's free to do. Appreciate everybody who does that on a daily basis. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Sunday. Let's absolutely smash them again.